We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Colin McHugh is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Still 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be Willie Adames. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
He's going.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. He swings and misses. Throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Benintendi is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Standing in, number 25. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way.
0-1, no strike.
Adames at second with two down. Fouled off. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw in time and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Blake Snell will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. In my opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Previous history with Blake Snell, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 25 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second. The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Pitch on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First delivery to him on the way.
No, inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Choi tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Yandy Diaz waits on deck. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, no strikes.
The count now at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So here's Mike Zunino. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
The 0-1 on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, Dero. The pitch before that, that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up, Dan Plesac?
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ball 1.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. 1-2. Here it is. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Zunino waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Very high, 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hot shot down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. This one's flared off to the right side. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Road, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Margot's going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Count 2-1.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Willie Adames waits on deck. Three-two pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in, Willie Adames, a base hit in his first trip. Comes set, now the pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Striding in, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's running. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
At the plate, number 25. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your world, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Vasquez playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit in the air to center field. Margot's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
0-2 the count to Benintendi. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. He's going to try it. One there. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Yandy Diaz reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now here it comes. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here now is Mike Zunino. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the 2nd time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
In now, Manuel Margot, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-0 pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and it's off the green monster. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0 is in off the plate. Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Ryan Weber answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Willie Adames will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
The count now at 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And there's one down now. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, number 25. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Ji-Man Choi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Now a hard liner, but foul. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes now. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch home. This is in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, Kevin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-1 the count to Pilar.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. As a look, now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
The 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. So 2 on with 2 away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. From the stretch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, He's got to establish that pitch in.
One and 0. Here it is. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1 to Martinez.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
3-1. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. Payoff pitch on its way. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 25 is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer through 5 innings, and we are tied 2-2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Zunino. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's his strike with the breaking ball. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Manuel Margot is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Joey Wendell digs in now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A couple of walks for him thus far. And there's ball one.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand just the one. Home half of the sixth inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Brendan McKay enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 49, Brendan McKay.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5.
Now to the plate, Kevin Pilar. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Michael Chavis. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Weak grounder back to the mound, and there are 2 away now. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
With that base hit right there, D-Roll, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
At the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Liner in there for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Alex Verdugo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit in the air out to right. Renfroe is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We're through 6 full. Boston's out in front, 3-2. Leith Hembry is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar moving in. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Now back.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez. To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 25. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Ji-Man Choi will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-0 pitch on the way. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1 left for Tampa. They trail 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way. Changeup called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here now is Rafael Devers, and he takes ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
2-0.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Nick Anderson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Striding in for Boston, Kevin Pillar. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Popped him up. Choi over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Michael Chavis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
The set and the 1-0. 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Very high, 2-1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-2. Matt Barnes is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 32, Matt.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
That's for Tampa Bay.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yandy Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Mike Zunino, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 4-2. Colin Poche will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Colin Poche.
Stepping in, Bobby Dahlbeck, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball in.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball called strike. 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 3-2 one more time is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Full count now, 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ryan Brazier comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Manuel Margot.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Joey Wendell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Runners on first with one down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate, Jose Martinez, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Stepping in now, number 25. This is pulled into right. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to third on the automatic double.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game, but it hops over and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Now Brandon Workman gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Your attention, please. Now, for the Red Sox, number 44, Brandon Workman.
Striding into the box, Hunter Renfroe. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0-for-4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The set and the 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one, and he fouls this one off. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that ninth inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close, but yet so far.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Boston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ryan Weber earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.